Okay, YouTubers, how you doing today? Rodney back at you with another the mindset to build wealth. Today gonna be a little different because I'm gonna talk about giving you a little insight. And I want you to hit that like button, subscribe. Always got started with these three things. One, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Wealth and house come from the father. And children don't save for the parents, but the parents save for the children. Got to have that mindset, guys. Wealth building creation is not about one person, but it's about a family. It's about a group of people. And so when you do something like build wealth, it's not just for yourself. Sure, you're included because you want to reap the benefits of your labor, but it's not all about you. But I just want to give a little insight on something. And the topic is, how do you know this is it? How do you know this is it? What I mean by that is, how do you know this is an opportunity or something that I need to follow through on? Well, one is it has to check all the boxes that you're looking for. And those boxes include the things you don't know how to do that are needed and the things that you don't want to do. Let me say that again. To get closest to this is the opportunity that I was looking for, is that it has to check the boxes. And those boxes are, does it provide me the things that I can't do, but I know that it's necessary to have? And does it provide the things that I don't want to do? If you can check those boxes, most of the times it's going to be what you're looking for. Because I'm not going to go into an adventure, I'm not going to go into an opportunity or something that I feel that I want to do or something that I want to grow in if it doesn't provide the things that I'm looking for. And so, one, it has to provide those things. And once it does, then you move forward. One more thing that I would like to add to that, is it worth it? Am I willing to pay the cost for that? So if it check all the boxes and it makes sense because it brings value, I can see why it costs this. Then I'm gonna go forth and pay the cost because it checks all the boxes. And so now I can feel comfortable that it's going to I'm going to be successful in it. Because why get into something? Why start something? Why get into an opportunity when you is lacking something that you are enabled to do? I'll just give an example like sailor. Everybody's not a sailor, but if you're going to have an opportunity, either you're going to have a service or you're going to have products that's going to generate you wealth. See, we're still talking about wealth, but I'm trying to give you insight. So, um, so if it checks those boxes, then I'm really open to start looking at that. Go in that direction if it checks all those boxes that I'm looking for. So if it checks the box, I'm good for it. Now, the one thing you want to look and say, do I want to get into a service driven opportunity or do I want to get into a product opportunity? Um, for me, it's always about product. It's always about product. I don't care what it is. You can sell something over and over again. But if you want to make more money, it's only one you, and there's only so much time um, in a day. And if you find yourself have to do a service, then you got to bring people in, hire them, and do all that kind of things. Now you're managing people, and that's another story within itself. But if you have a product, and most of the time you don't even have to have the product in hand, all you have to have is access to that, and then sell it over and over and over again. Just like a book, you can write a book one time get it printed off and sell that one writing over and over and over again as many times as you can possibly sell it without rewriting it every time you sell it. And that's the big difference. So I'm into um uh 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 product, but I do have a business that provides a service, but I'm not doing it. But that's a different story. That's a different adventure. That is different strategies and things you got to get into that most people don't want to get into. But it has to check the box if you're looking for an opportunity. And then I spoke on this before. It has to be trending. But that product has to be trending where everybody is going. So, why have all the the 1990 phones or the 2000 phones when everybody's are into the 2024 phones? You have to trend up, and all the technology and all the things that it provide in today's phones. And just to give an example, then you'll do better off by going with the trend, providing something or that everybody is trending to, the masses, right? It checks all the boxes. I don't have to sell because you may not be someone who is a sailor. But if you have one of those boxes checked that all that is included, then it makes it just that it makes it make that much more sense, that it may provide or be something that I'm looking for. So when you start looking at these things, trying to give you insight, if it's trending, if it checks all the boxes of the things that you don't want to do, but it provides that, and it provides you with the things that you know that you need that you can't do, then you got something, something favorable that you're diving into. So those are the things that you look at or look into to make sure that it checked the boxes. And you got to have those boxes written down, things that you don't want to do and things that you need help in. And if that provides that, if that system, I'm talking about a system now, if that system provides all those things, then you can be very successful. You got a lot of opportunities out there that say, hey, we can build you this website, we got the product, but they don't have any way of driving traffic to you. They don't have any way of getting people to look at your product. Now you you got a dilemma in your hand because it didn't check all the boxes. But if it checked all the boxes, driving traffic, people that are looking for what you are selling, again, you can have traffic driven to you. But example, someone want to buy a suit, but they're sending you people that are looking for shoes. Now, some of those people that are looking for shoes may say, oh man, say that's a great suit, I'll get it. But most of the people are going to leave because they're looking for shoes at that point because that's what they're, what they're looking for or not looking for. And so you got people sending you traffic or people to look at it, but that they're looking or sending you people looking for something totally different than what you're providing them. So if you got targeted traffic, people are looking for what you are selling. If it check all the boxes, it has a system that check all the boxes, things that you need to happen but you can't do. Um, then you have something worthwhile, something to look into. And I say this to say that's how I chose to do what I'm doing. And I've been leaving the registration link in the description because they check all the boxes for me. I'm no seller. I'm not trying to do all that. I don't have all time in the day. I'm not going to build no website. I'm not going to pay extra outside for traffic or people to get to my website when they're looking for something else. I need it all in-house. I need to be focused on what I want to sell that's going to benefit me. And it's my store. It's not one of those deals where you got a website and everybody got the same website, but the only difference is your name. That's not an individual store. You got to have it where you have an individual store driving traffic to you and they want what you have. How do you know? Because you understand the products in which they are selling or providing for you to sell, and it's trending. Man, you got something like that, you got a high probability of being successful. And so that's why I know that I'm successful or will be successful, because it checks all the boxes. It's trending in the way that the world is going in. And it does all the things that I can't do. And what I can do, it does it that much better. And the last caveat is that it's worth it. So you can pay a lot of money for something, but if it doesn't create results, it's not worth it. Something can be cheap or inexpensive, but if it does not generate the result that you need, it doesn't matter what the price is. But if something is going to get you to where you want to go, it's worth it. And that's why I said in my opening statement that it has to be worth it. You have to check all the boxes. Guys, click that link. It's just a registration. It's not going to tell you anything what it's about, because I'm not going to do that. But one thing that I can tell you, it's not going to ask you for a credit card. It's not going to say, I got you. If you want this, do that. It's not going to do that. But what it will do is, for those who are liking what I'm saying, check out my videos and see if I know what I'm talking about, and then go there, because it's worth it, because it's free, worth it. But you need to find out, will it check all the boxes? And it checks all the boxes for me. Why? Because I've been in this thing for 20 years. I know exactly what I'm looking for. And if those boxes are not checked, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to ask someone else to do something that I don't want to do or can't do. You may be able to do something that I can't do, but when we're in the wealth building arena, we have to have a mechanism that's going to get us there. Either we're going to have a product or a service that's going to generate that wealth, or we have money that's going to create us more money. And I believe most of the people that I'm talking to is people that need to generate money in order for their money to make money. And if that's you, then you need to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, click in that registration, get the information, and be ready to get what you believe that you need to be successful and build wealth. Until the next time, guys, always know what you're looking for and what to expect in anything that you want to do. Take care until next time.